song's called "Cause I Love You" and the things that you did, the things that you do. So we just made this, so it's just fresh, just little samples.
Welcome to Dapperlicious.com. We created that first called "Yes I Love You." You being you. Yes I love you. Yes I love you. For you, for being you. Yes I love you. Yes I love you.
Just
For you, for being you. Okay. Come to Dapperlicious.com. Excuse me, I'm gonna clear my throat. Something heavy coming for you today. This is called Chess versus Checkers. It's alright. There's something kind of messed up. Cool. Alright, let's get to this. Alright. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. For you, for being you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. For you, for being you. Yeah, that's gonna be our new intro. That's gonna be our new intro right there. Yeah, we're gonna rock that out. We're gonna take that to the hill. Good day, this is Kim folks. Omar Jose with another recording. Recording this time. Last time we recorded wasn't no sound. And so y'all people can bear with us. We're just freshly getting this thing done, getting these things put together. So let me get my other device put on so we can talk to these people in different areas where we can't send the videos, like this thing called Tagged. We got a lot of our young sisters, young daughters, and they were making these live videos, but come to find out that it's for whores. And so what we're gonna do now, if we get into it, we're gonna go ahead and do this live stream. No. I don't know what that is.
No, I don't stop.
I'm trying to go live. You ain't trying to hear nobody else's bullcrap. You're trying to go live. Cool. Why's my stuff glitching? We're gonna play this clip piece by piece. Alright. Let me get this in here, the description. Alright, we have to get this stuff put together. In the meantime, while we're grabbing some eyeballs right here, see if we get some eye candy from them folks. Not eye candy in sexual part, but get their attention. Alright, so we're 3 minutes into this. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna boost up my other phone. This phone is boosted up. I had another phone here. I can't find it. Here you go. No, not that one. But the phone I have to use to search up information as well. So let's get our equipment up. This is normally about our time, right? Okay, that's the phone coming on. Alright, we get it up. How's everybody doing today? Too bad I wish you could interact with me, but that'll be coming next. We're building on that. So as we're shooting these videos, y'all can actually chime in as we do the PowerPoints and things like that. What's up, Kim folks? This is Michael 14 Tagged. And the purpose of me getting on Tagged, I'm shooting a live podcast right now. And so what's going on? I don't know because your hair is still sticking up. And so what's going on right now is we're going to drop some science on Tag as well as on our podcast. All right, check us out on Facebook, Hosea Bay, Instagram, Banner Black, Hosea Omar, Twitter. What else? Where we at? Immaculate One here office, obviously. So we all over the internet. We're all over the dip. Going to try to drop this science. This is what I noticed on tag and a lot of sites that's happening. This is why this is called checkers versus chess. This is my live podcast. It's checkers versus chess. You guys are getting the earful, but on checkers versus chess on YouTube that'll be put up, you'll get the actual photos and you'll be able to get the picture to fit the picture in your life on why shit's fucked up. And so I'm seeing tag and his algorithm how a lot of our brothers and sisters, mainly our sisters, you want a good man, you want to be respected, you want this, and that. But a real man is not going to buy hair, nails, and all that. A real man respects God, because God has made you already beautiful where you don't have to work so hard and pay to look like some fashion show. And like, I sure will. And I'm going to tell you something about the word fashion. Matter of fact, give you a little education real quick. We're going to check this out, right? Let me check this on my phone. I got like so many phones. I don't even know which one I be popping off for real. Let's see which one. This one take it too long to boot. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna do it like this. Let me show you two. We're gonna get into the program. 6 minutes into it, right already. Okay, that one's taking too long. Is this one on? Yeah, this one's on. All right, here we go. Check this out, family. What is the etymology of fashion? Okay, check this out. Fashion. When y'all hear the word fashion, right? And when y'all say, yeah, but man, this is the new fashion in style. This is the new gear. Man, did you know Xbox just came out? Another one? Did you know that fashion changes every 3 months? So, unless you're into putting things together in your community and in your personal life, you might want to get out of the fashion business. Peep game. Origin. 1. Latin. Do any of you so-called black men or black women who's highly educated, their native tongue is Latin? And is their culture Latin? No. Old French. Is any of you original French people? No. Are you Middle English? You want to be. And you want to be Latin. And you want to be this, and you want to be that, but you don't want to be a Hebrew Muslim, a.k.a. an Afro, twisted your locks, Asiatic, man or woman from the land of the rising sun that shines from where? The east. And why do we pray to the east? Because the sun rises from what? The east, and because we're blooded to go with the sun. We follow the east sun from the east to the west. We don't follow the sun from the west to the east. We go from the east to the west. But since you go west, you worship the moon. When we first started in the east, you worship the sun. But we don't worship the sun or the moon or the stars. But that's how you come to have the sun worship, because the first man that seen the sun, his seed thought the sun was God. I have some documentation that Abraham himself said, hold up, here's the sun. This must be God. But when it went down, he said, this can't be God. It went down. He said, well, maybe the stars is God. He looked at that, and when his daylight came, they disappeared. That's not God. He said, well, maybe the dirt's God, and when it rained, it got muddy. He said, that definitely ain't God. So you got your Gucci belt and your purse and all that stuff and your fancy black nigga shit. You ain't God or a goddess, nigga. And we're going to prove that to you. We're going to prove that to you. So to fashion means this. In the sense of make. So you're going to fashion your new booty. You're going to fashion you some eyebrows that God never gave you. You're going to fashion an extra long penis. You're going to fashion an extra long stroke. You're going to fashion extra condoms, extra sex juice, extra sex toys. You're going to fashion new shoes, new socks, clothes, panties, new jobs, all this, just to go to hell. And we ain't talking about the fiery one either. We're going to show you this hell. It says shape. Uh-oh. the body, fashion, appearance. Okay, there's another one. And also a particular make or style. Now, half of you probably wouldn't even know that fashion is not ambiguous, but it has more than one I look good in my fashion. Did you know that the black man and the black woman has been fashioned by the slave masters? That's why he don't need chains and whips no more. He just need to shoot a few niggas to, get you fashioned back in line. So we're going to get to the story. We get on TikTok for this, ladies. A single man looking for a real woman. Intelligent, whatever, She do her thing, do my thing. We come home, we mesh. What's up, babe? What's up, babe? And we learn from each other. I'm not here to pick up no booty, none of that crazy shit. I'm not giving up none of this. My shit too pure. Cause I don't be having sex with everybody. I don't be touching everybody. And I don't like nobody touching me. That's why, you see how long my hair is? I do that myself. I do my own hairstyles and all that. I just don't feel like that. I'm waiting for my new girl, my new wife, or somebody to do that, man. I'm not doing this no more. I'm done. I got better things to do. I just want to share that for the tag audience. Is that I'm not on here trying to rub your booty. I'm not paying you nothing. I'm not doing none of that. No, we meet, we conversate, and we like kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? We lifting each other up, and we supporting each other's hustle. Then yeah, you got gifts all day. What you need? Bills, kids, what? Where they going? Where you going? That's what we do because we're family. But when I'm doing all that just to get some booty in and all that crazy, we ain't doing that. Just to go, you can go. We ain't doing that, man. That's called clown shit. So we got some videos on YouTube. Check out Claire Inc. XLEARINX on YouTube. And we have on the teachings of Clown, Mr. and Mrs. Clowntastic. And that the black man and black woman is the history of being clowntastic. In fact, this is the proof. You love entertainment. If you get a notebook and ask every black person that you see, no matter what the age, and ask them, what is their favorite entertainer? And I bet you'll get a 1,000. Ask you get 1,000 of 1,000. I'm willing to bet the ranch on that. You'll get 1,000 of 1,000. Because that is the culture of black history, is to entertain niggas. So if I'm a king or a queen, and I'm pale skinned, and I've conquered all you nigga shit, yeah, I want some nigga entertainment. Yeah, I want your bitch, your mama, your children, your dog, your cat. I want all you motherfuckers dance. Let me show you this picture. Let me see if I can pick it up on one of these phones. I can get to you on my thingamadoody here. I get to you on my thingamadoody here on my podcast. I'm gonna show y'all something that's gonna push your mind back. Damn, I forgot to put this. I got my tablet right here. Let's see if I can find it on my tablet. It should be here, really. Open this up a little bit. I didn't want to open up that damn far. God damn. Hold on, folks. We're going to get into it. I'm going to play this clip. But I want to show you this. Found it. That's why I'm glad I do my homework. Y'all see this? Let me see if this is in my... No, it's not. It's not in my dip. I'll put my screen capture in. Boom. Now we in there. Where's he at? Boom. Is he in there? Yeah, he in there. I'm going to leave this here. And I'm going to show you. Let's see if you can see it or not. Where we at? Hold on. I forgot I got my camera turns the other way. God damn, idiot. Hold on. Oh, no, it don't turn the other way like this. Oh, well, that's some fuck shit there. Let me see if I can get it to you. Damn, I got to stand up. Hold on. Fuck this. This is getting hectic here. and my hearing away. All right, where's it at? Without fucking the screen. I mean, last time I tried this, I fucked the screen up. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Hold on, we'll slide this down. Do you notice anything about that? Let me see if I can get it a little closer. What you notice? What is the biggest thing you noticed? That's true. The devil, the radio or the music box with the dead man in the box, which is your gifts. And he puts your gifts in this box and he make you dance with no brain as you drool with your Moorish American fez on your monkey head. But the monkey is the nigga who like to dance for the devil. And while he's sitting there playing your monkey ass. And that is the nature of being entertained by a nigga. That is the results. No brain, brain dead, slobbering, I'm drinking purple Sprite. I got Zanny bars like you like. I'm hitting your mama on my one wheel bike because I'm too idiot. Yeah. That picture says a billion words about Black America. Now, I'm going to try to get this clip in and leave that up here. And hear this clip. And then, no, what? I ain't going to do that. I'm going to read this thing to you first. Right? Peep this. I'm going to read this thing to you. Check it out. Actual document. All right? Let me blow it up. I knew they can see it here on my screen. Okay, they can see it on my podcast. All right. We're creating this thing called dapperlicious.com. All right, this is what dapperlicious means. Y'all coming on this page, watching us, man, we appreciate you. I adapt to that. Bang, bang. Right? That's dapperlicious. When you're supporting your brothers and your sisters who are doing something positive. That's dapperlicious. You know what I mean? You just got a new job. That's dapperlicious. A motherfuckers got up in your face, kind of blah, 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 and you say, you know what? I love you, and you walked away. That's dapperlicious. You decided to sit all your girls and was out here buying new titties and shit like that and doing this crazy shit and demoralizing themselves. You say, you know what? I'm going to stay home and be that square woman. Not a square bitch, because you don't have 4 legs, nigga. That's how we know you stupid. And your nigga ain't no dog. That's how we know you stupid, because he ain't got 4 legs. So, there goes that logic. That's my bitch. That's my dog. You like, both of you niggas are stupid. You clowns. Because you only clowns make something real, not real beautiful. In other words, it's like the real is beautiful and perfect by itself, but you'll get something that's not real and make it more exuberant than the shit that's real. So, you sisters that was watching this, you are beautiful as you are. You're only ugly when you have to be something that you ain't, like putting that mask on. But this is who taught you. So we're going to read this real quick. And then we'll play this video. I hope I didn't mess up already. If I could find it. Oh, okay, so my YouTube dip. All right, so I'm going to put my YouTube dip up here. All right, she's up here. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We about to flip up. Hold up, what's going on? Okay, we cool. All right. Now, before I play her clip, all right, let me get on this. Now, I'm going back and forth, but I need y'all to lend your ear. Turn my volume up. Let me get me some water. Keep my mouth wet. Boom. Let's get it, because it's going to be a long-ass motherfucking video. And after the discussion, we can have a discussion about this, ladies. We can chit-chat. That's what it's for. It's what? 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I get up all this time. One ignorant ass, bitch ass nigga The motherfucker up there getting high and up here doing videos at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, you dumb bitch ass nigga. Yeah, you have 4 legs for this one. I said, number one, everything was built in darkness. Wasn't no light. You should tell you why everything was built in darkness? Because we was meditating on what yes I am. Very single, with no children, got too much shit to do, and nobody to share goodness with. Yes I am, very single. And this is going to be why. I'm going to tell you why. It's going to be why. I don't want to be, but I'm not easily to be controlled. I'm not one of them niggas you got to tell when to wash his ass. I'm not one of them niggas you got to tell that there's a flat tire or there's toilet paper is getting low. Or nigga, there's 5 people in the house and there's only one squeeze of toilet paper, toothpaste. I'm not the dude. I see it low, it's already in there. You know what I mean? I'm a pre-plan, I'm a pre-thinker. Tell me everything we need right now so I can have it. I smoke weed, motherfucking right. I got a cannabis card, but I don't condone recreational drug use. But let me get on this podcast, Uranus, and we can chop it up. That's what this is for. But we're on this podcast and we're trying to monetize it. So we ever get to know each other, whatever, I would have to be able to pay for it. Even though I don't need no money, but it still feels good. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you talking about weed, I'm alright with that. But that other shit, I don't dance with none of that other shit. So, you'd be surprised you want to get high. You're like, all right, they pull out crystal meth or some other shit. You're like, what the fuck, nigga? Nah, I'm cool where I'm at. I don't need to leave the ground or no shit. I'm cool. I just like to blow a stick and giggle. But let me get back to this real quick before my time is running on here. It's gonna cost me some extra money. But I'm just ready to just get this serious and to make it attractive. All right. So I'm not gonna break it all down like I normally do, but I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot through it. And for our listeners on the podcast, listen very closely. But you can read it. But you guys who's not reading it, you may want to listen very closely. Now, it says now, believe it or not, you are the original so-called Indians. All right, you are the Indians, but they took the Indians from India and gave us a name, and took the natives from Africa and gave us a name. And they took everybody's name from all over the planet and gave us that name, and took our name and gave it to some Khazari and pale skins, Polish, Russian motherfuckers about to come over here and kill us. Well, not us, but kill the mother crackers for not keeping the agreement up over Israel and how them Russian Jews and stuff got in Israel in the first place. And how, fuck that. It's off topic. All Indian affairs chiefs and councils need to know this. How to steal from the Indian. This is what they're saying. This is what your Gucci, your Fendi, your Nike, your Cadillac, your Mercedes-Benz, the people that make Nicki Minaj's clothes, the people who put real Atlanta Housewives on TV, the people who said that it's okay for a dark ass woman to have bright ass pink hair. It's okay for a 50-year-old woman to have bright ass blue hair. It's okay for anybody over 4 years old to wear funny different color lipstick and all this other shit. They made it okay. This is what they did to you. Facts. And you didn't even know that you was being programmed years ago for this. And I'm watching it play. I got the video and the history of watching it play. So, how to steal from when I say Indian, I'm saying black people. Because the Indian and black people are synonymous to the same detriment, torture, and future hellish things coming up. And your money, your gold, your diamonds, and all that shit is not going to work. And matter of fact, your money, your cash money, if you got 100,000 in your pocket right now, don't mean shit for real. That's why they giving money away. So everybody's talking about, yeah, I got this money, I got that money. Well, guess what? Pretty soon, everybody's going to have what you have. Because it's going to be on a card, and the devil is going to give everybody a stipend. Everybody gets $500 a month. The whole everybody. That's it. Spend it well, nigga. August 1958. Pay particular attention to number 1. Well, we're gonna start from the beginning. The order of the 9 black men or Indians, their human rights, has been refined to a science. Okay, in case somebody don't know what science means. What is the meaning of the word science?
Here's the definition of science. The intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment.
You are a spirit, nigga. Niggas, black man. That's why you was called blacks, then you was called Africans, now you're called African Americans, then you was called coons, then you was called niggas, then you was called some other shit. And heaven's just struck you that you're the only niggas on the planet that get a new name every 10 years. I have a photo of that, of all the names. Who gets their name changed every 10 years? Who comes up with a new brand every 10 years? Shit, every summer. Nike. It's the same nigga, but different style of nigga. Hey, that fixed. That don't look right. Yeah. I had cavities and shit when I was older, younger. And shit, I got too busy. Next thing I know, I'm biting in this shit and caused the metal come up. They gave you metal cavities. Get the motherfuckers taken out right now, because the shit that you eat today is not the same shit you was eating back then. So the shit you eat today is knocking out that lead filling. As soon as you bite it out, yeah, that's how all it is. I had straight, beautiful teeth, white. Horrible experience. My fact, I haven't still broken my skull. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not paying for this shit. I already paid you. If I head up, I ain't gonna pay you to kill me. I got a limit to this shit, right? So now, the order of the 9 Indian, we'll say black Indians. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the word black Indians. The order of the 9 black Indians, the human rights has been refined to a science. So it says a practical encompassing activity of the physical and the environment of the subject. So that means I'm going to deprive you of your culture, see what you do. I'm going to mix and match, see what you do. Put you in jail, do your other social structures, that's what you do. Give you a video shoot, and this is that, and put a bunch of money to your head and see what you do. And you did exactly what we knew you was going to do. What do a clown do when he's in a circus? He performs. What does a stripper do on the pole? She's a fucking acrobat. Know that. Did you know you have to be an acrobat to be on a pole before it became a stripper pole? Clowns was on those poles spinning around in their little tighty whitey suits, entertaining each other with their sheep next to them and whatever else they had next to them. You niggas wasn't there. But now you done took circus to a whole new fucking niggerdom. Now you took stripper pole to the White House. Got Nicki Minaj talking to the president. About what? You got Steve Harvey, entertainer, talking to the president about what? Did you know a comedian is born to destroy cities and cultures? You didn't know that. Research Greek culture. Great dialogue of Plato. If you want to know anything about your nigga past and your nigga future, get the book called Great Dialogue of Plato, and read that motherfucker like your ass is on fire, literally. Read that book. And then get at your brother. And then ask yourself, am I a real woman or am I a real man? And do I know any real men or women? And his consensus would be, no. Very rarely will you find a real Hebrew Muslim man or woman here in America. So, The following list of commonly used techniques will be helpful. Now, notice the word technique. Intellectual and practical activity encompassing a system study of the structural behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. So, the following list of commonly used techniques will be helpful in burglar-proofing your reserves and your rights. Gain Indian cooperation. It is much easier to steal someone's human rights if you can do it with his own cooperation. You are cooperating with the devil, brothers and sisters. Okay, folks. I'm not going to keep calling you niggas and dumbass fuckers on this one. I think I had enough of that. I'm quite sure. So we're going to let the truth just bang your heart out. Bang your head out. So next time y'all say, I'm talking about, nigga, I need this money, I need that money. You're going to be looking at yourself like, hold up. If I am the best, I'm supposed to be all this and this and that. Why am I asking a clown who's going to always be an entertainer? I, for one, as a man, am not your fucking entertainment. I am not your fucking fuck toy. I am not your get high buddy. I am not your friend, none of that stuff. I am a man. And a man goes to his creator first when he gets up. And then he goes to his woman and his family. And that's the true essence of a family man. God, man, then woman. The woman knows that, and the man knows that. How we know? Because God is first. The man is the root word, and woman. But I don't think they can spell. You know, bitches can't spell. Dogs don't spell. I don't know if you knew that. Some folks. If you call your dude a dog, and you call your girl a bitch, you know they don't spell. They just bark. Nigga, what? Like, I'll bite you. That's fuck. Can I get a doggy style? Can I open up your teeth and lick it? That's what dogs do. That's what they do. And y'all get dressed up and y'all get videos for entertainment. And now you entertain your dog. So, it's a dog-ass system with a dog-ass culture, dog-ass people. And that's what it does. If you look at what a dog do and look at what a black man and black woman do in bed for sex and promote, and their children promote it, and then they use chains and money and shit they would never keep or give to their family when they get old and die. We have a history of that for nothing. And here's the plan. Check this out. Make him or her a non-person. So that's why you're traumatized and always dramatic. Because you're not acting like a person. Why? Because your slave master said, make him a non-person. Human rights are for people. Hear that? Make him a non-person, meaning you're a company now. You are a Nike shoe. You come in different colors of Nike. And you are the devil's victory. You know how we know? Because you love to play basketball. You like to spear chuck in football, and you just love balls. Balls, 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 balls. Guess what? Balls. You're going to have robots playing with your balls. And you're going to be having men playing with men balls because they have no more balls to play with. Because the white man took your toys. And sisters, you won't have no more babies to send them to the ball game. So they go around and play with everybody else's balls. So they'll be at home with you, putting on your skirts and your panties and your lipstick, and putting their balls in their chest. Come on, mommy, I got boobies. Look, mommy, I got boobies like you. And you say, oh, Timmy, you're so wonderful. You're a smart boy because you found out that you can put your ass in your chest and call it titties. And guess what, Timmy? You can go in the boys and girls bathroom. And guess what? You can get a lot of money if you switch over to LGBT too. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just call on the name of Jesus. You can switch your genders. Everything that was right is really wrong, and everything is wrong is really right. Do what you will, Tamitha. Tamitha. That's what's coming out the black pussy hole. It is. I didn't make this shit up. What else he say? Check this out. Convinced the black Indians their ancestors were savages. Convinced the black Indian that their actual heritage was from Africa. But meanwhile, we have a white race called Africans, whose language go way back before you had the first nigger slave in America. But I'm from Africa. You the same niggas that was here before slavery. They bring African here, which is a white Dutch slave, over here, and told you, we don't want to be them niggas, we want to be these niggas. Now they're black Jews. Now they're Jews. You don't know what the fuck this is going on, because that's what they said. Convince the black Indian, black man or black woman, their ancestors were savages. You know how we know their ancestors were savages? Because you're savages right now. You got 21 Savage, you got females call themselves savages. And females can call themselves savages because females is a species, not a woman. And if you sisters didn't, nobody ever told you, sisters, you cannot be a female and a woman in the same body. A woman is a perfect perfection. That's it. She's not an animal. She has no clue or no connection to an animal. She's more connected to the earth, the sun, and her creator, the spirit creation. The female is a species. I've seen female birds. I got a white bitch in here somewhere running around here, which is a dog. Female goats, female rabbits, and female snakes, and all that stuff. And there are beasts and they're on the low spectrum of life. Now, if you want to keep being a female and acting like that, then don't get mad when he call you a bitch and leave you with 35 children and syphilis. And even that's a Greek god for you syphilis kings and queens who like to fuck with protection on. Did you know that protection in the sperm kills the woman more than it kills the sperm in the man? And if the sperm gets through and you have a baby, your baby comes off some type of deformity because it's called a spermicide. Like homicide, like pesticide, or poisonous insects in your food. And matricide, when you plot to kill your mother and father. It's the same thing. Shh. Run, nigga, run. They coming for your brain. And that is the Victor savages that they were pagan. Jesus is what? Pagan. The Pelican Muhammad is pagan. The Hindu Vishnu and all that, pagan. Worshiping trees and sun, moon, and stars like Islam, pagan. Calling yourself a black Hebrew Israelite with the blue star of David, pagan. Because we convinced them black Indians, their ancestors were savages, so they would pick up any type of fucking religion and still be a pagan. And that the black Indians, male and female, were drug addicts or drunkards. Isn't that the story? Drugs, alcohol, murder, sex, death. Find anything else other than that in black history. And you see Marcus Garvey. You might want to do some history on Marcus Garvey. He was a Mason. He was a Boule. And he had no intentions on doing anything good for you niggas. I'm going to tell you the proof. Research the Holy Bible. They called Marcus Garvey the new Jesus, the new Messiah. So they had a plan to make Marcus Garvey the Messiah of you niggas. But God headed him off. Make them wards of the government. Nicki Minaj, Steve Harvey, Meek Mills. All those voice for people because Trump got him out of jail. An entertainer. I'm not saying bad or good. But what happened to all them Black Panthers that's in the jail? What happened to all those brown liberators that's in jail? Nobody talk about that. But you got an entertainer in jail? Let him out. Free Tupac. Let me tell you about Tupac's gay ass. I don't know if he's still living or not. For one, no leader, African leader, is ever going to get in the bathtub butt naked in front of no man and put no fucking jewelry on him. That right there, that was enough by itself. Then he went to How I Love My Woman, and then when he got with Death Row and Casey and Jojo made that Flame song with all the background, why was it all sisters in the cages dancing half naked? You fucking hypocrite. The next thing, niggas keep saying only God can judge me. You want the white man to judge you. You scared when you get in front of a white man. That's why we have snitches in the black communities. Only God can judge me. Yeah, but you in front of a white man, you call on his white Jesus too. But when you get in jail, damn near doing life, now you want to call on the black people. Baby, what you doing? They gave me 5 out of 10. Who's that to beat my ass, nigga? Fuck out of here. God did judge you. You're in a circus. And your grandmother got green hair, your children got pink hair, and your wife got rainbow hair, and you, no, nigga, you got makeup. You got makeup right here. You got makeup. Like, let me finish reading this shit. I'm about to go off the channel. Make the wars of government. Niggas in government ain't for real for you. That's why there ain't no black civil rights. Why? Because there is no rights for a black Indian or a black man or woman. Because you're a fucking commodity, man. I'm talking to you out their version, not from my soul. That's what up in the beginning. Yes, I love you for being you. Make a legal distinction, as in the Indian Act. Research that, the Indian Act. Between a black man and person. There's a difference between being a black Indian or a black woman Indian or black any child Indian, black anything. There's a difference between the person, between you and a person. All right? There's a difference between you as a person. All right, where we at with this? Is there 2? Oh, I got lucky. Oh, shit. Praise y'all. And it says, we'll go back. Then it says this, write history books that tell the half truth. Write history books that tell the half truth. Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic, how smart are you now? If you didn't research nothing on your own and all you listen to is what your white daddy and your white mama taught you, and your great grandmother only listened to what their slave masters taught them, and you get all, you're not that smart after all. Black History Month. History books that tell half the story. That's the devil that gives what? Half the truth. You said, well, I got to have a glass of water. He said, no, it's half full. Or it's half empty. The history book of history is what? Half full or half empty? Who? So really now, the reading is every black man or black woman who's read a book on their history is a half of truth. So unless you yourself go in and dig in and seek that and ask the Creator for that spiritual senses, which is the spiritual eyes, ears, nose, taste, tongue, all that, and have that embodied into your this thing here called a carcass or a car. That's what it is. That's where carcass come from. Car. That's where the word car and vehicle come from, because your body is a car case. What's in the car case? Your soul. This is at stake right now. Convince the black man, the Indian, that he should be patient, that these things take time. Tell him that we are making progress and that progress takes time. Make him believe that the things are being done for his own good. Tell him or her you're sure he has experienced your laws and actions that he will realize and show good they have been. Let me read this again. Tell him or her you're sure that after he has experienced your laws and actions that he will realize how good they have been. So after they exercise of showing you that they're only killing niggas that they set up for the downfall, whether they're selling drugs or not, putting on hoeing, you got to eat. When I tell anything, go to bed about it. We understand you got to do what you got to do. But this is mainly for motherfuckers that they never had to do it. And making up shit when they about that. They convince you of the laws. He said that they convince you all these things like Barack Obama. They let you know this is good for you. Take the jab, take the shot. It's good for you. But the same devil that said that your history is half truth. But the same devil that told you that your people are savages and you're always going to be drunkards and drug addicts. And for that, in the Bible, it's called sorcery. So if you have any privy, or I think it's privy or privy, I think it's privy, for a person who's heavy into selling drugs, I'm not saying bad or good, I'm telling you what God said. He says that he hates sorcerers. And if you research sorcery in ancient Arabic, it means drugs. Not drugs cause you to get well, but drugs to control people for your own personal gain. Yeah, it gets really deeper than that. I just give you the surface. Tell the black man or black Indian he has to take a little of the bad. Poverty, lack of education, in order to enjoy the benefits you're conferring on him. Get some black Indian people to do the dirty work. Snitch, rat, observe, and slander and gossip, which is another thing God hates. It's another one of our videos. There are always those who will act for you to advantage their own people. Come on, man. That is the devil talking to his subjects on how to rule over the so-called black man or black woman. Get it again. Y'all know this is real. I didn't write this. I didn't write this, man. To blow this up, man. I can blow this up. I can blow this up. I have to blow this up. Get the Indian people to do the dirty work. There are always, and let me stressing this out. When he said there are always, that's a stressor in a paragraph. He said there are always those. That's confidence. When he used the word always, like that nigga always drunk, that nigga always broke, she always running her mouth. He's saying, these black clown motherfuckers, who they create clowns, clowntastic and circus, there are always those who will act for you, talking to each other, to the disadvantage of their own people. Who get a prime example? Who disadvantaged their own people? And he just got murdered. I ain't gonna like me for this one. I'm gonna tell you. Damn, that was my fuck. What's his name? Drug. had shot going to get some cookies. Okay, well, he never told his family or none of y'all. In his early videos he got on, he had this. And he put his eye in it. And the eye in Islam and ancient Aramaic is Dajjal, meaning devil. The eye here, meaning the same thing in English, French, and German. Devil. And in order for you to put that signal up like these emojis, that's the same thing when they're doing this, doing that, like this, or no. There's a lot of gestures y'all don't know. And y'all feeding into it, and it's sending you straight to hell. Don't take my word for it. When I say straight to hell, we're talking about to the Hellenists of the Greeks, the way they worship their demons and devils. That's where the word hell comes from. Hellenist, or Helen, of Troy. Greek, get something to do because you got to do the work. After they do that, after they snitch and do your work right, this is generally the function. This is the usual. What's the usual when you get you a blunt? Crack the blunt up, crush up, sprinkle, burn it, light it, boom. Right? That is the general function, right? This is the general function of band of councils. This is generally the function of band of councils, chiefs, and advisory. So the councils and the chiefs and advisories do what? They work for the disadvantage of their own people. And that's why you never had a man, an Afro-Asiatic man for president. You had a clown. And there's already been proof that his wife was another clown, which was a dude. Okay, he was a dudette. So, when you read this clear, we already know why Farrakhan haven't did none of his bad counsels. He's a chief advisory. Why? Because he brought to the disadvantage of their own people. See, because when Muammar Gaddafi is going to give him $5 million and weapons to protect ourselves here in America, before it's needed it right now, Farrakhan said no. And they're going to lie and say, well, the United States said that it's going to do this and that. Nigga, fuck the United States. If you got a whole 5 million Muslims ready to back you up, motherfuckers. So this says right here, there's always those who will act for you to the disadvantage of their own people. So now we ain't got no fucking guns now, no way to protect ourselves or our children. Not because we want to kill no crackers and like that. That's a waste of time. We got energy to build and build away from these crackers. But no, we want to go to put Jesus and Muhammad all over every fucking thing. Everything but a bottle of milk and Pampers, huh? We don't see their faces on that shit. We don't hear God making the last bottle of milk, do we? Or we don't find Jesus making the last light bill disappear. Or world hunger. But what the fuck I know? Councils, they have little legal power. So, any of your black people, male or female, is in office of any type of sort, they have little legal power. Now, if you're a black female and you can act and lie, everybody going to jail. While he's getting out, niggas will be there for the next 10. But can handle the tough decisions, such as welfare allocations. Ooh, that motherfucker went out. That's crazy. Damn. Come on. Oh, I didn't even know it. This is some bullshit here. Texting that on his phone. Ooh, shit. Anyway, we're gonna get keyboard to you guys. We finished reading this. Since we're here, right? We're here. All right, what is that right there? Okay, we're here. All right, where we at? Consult the Indian, but do not act on the basis of what you hear. Tell the Indian he has a voice and go through the motions of listening. Then interpret what you have heard to suit your own needs. 6. Insist that the Indian goes through proper channels. Make the channels and the procedure so difficult that he won't bother to do anything. When he discovers that the proper channels are and becomes proficient at the procedures, change them. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. Seeing with the procedures, change it. That's cold-blooded. It gets no more cold than that. You know? It gets no more cold than that. And I'm mad as hell about this here. I know what I'm going to do. Put my stuff on here. Oh, did he call me today? I know it was yesterday. Oh. What time is it when they call me? Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to get this app put on here so I can finish this video. Because it's very important for these people to hear this over the particular app. So hopefully I'll have my no password and shit. But we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this skit. We're gonna play this short thing, and so y'all can hear the bullshit, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm pissed off. My phone that went off, man. All right, so we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this clip. It's gonna be about 12 minutes. All right, it's gonna be about 12 minutes. Bear with me. All right, let's see what our time. Oh, we got an hour in this already. We cool. All right, we cool. Take your time. I'm gonna put on a little something real quick. Get some more to drink. Let this phone charge up. Get some stuff on here. Wow. Let's see if I can find another playlist here. I'll put that back on. Let that play. Give me a couple. Give me.
This one's called "Cause I Love You" and the things that you did, the things that you do. So
In 1 minute.
This is fresh.
I can go ahead and get some water, and we're gonna continue this date. This is Delicious.com. This is your thing for Omaha Jose. Take a 5-minute break. We cool. I got a little this, okay? Be right back.
Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. For you being you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Just for you being you. Will you be you? Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. For you, be you. Peace. That's all it is. We out.
All right. Back on the scene. I ran out the green. All right, let's get back to this. Set this up. Get the good people back on this. We'll install this app on my phone right now. I got this app on my phone. What we're looking for a video, YouTube video. So minimize that. Oh shit! I didn't mean to press that. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, YouTube. This is weird. Where's the cat? Oh, here we go. We'll try to get this back. Give me a hot second, brothers and sisters. Well, here we come. Here we come. We'll get it out here. We'll get rid of it. Okay. What happened here? This is some weird shit here. How they get? I don't know. All right, we're gonna go back to what we was doing. All right. Sorry for the dead space, folks. We're about to get in a minute and 4 seconds. We're about to get in real quick. Let me type this in. Here we go. All right, we back on. I play this clip for the sake of my time on here, and we're just going to go ahead and let it run. Check this out.
Diana Switlow. And today I'm going to share with you excerpts from an article written in 2011 by an author of the name of Karen Engels. I actually posted this earlier on my Facebook on a public post. So if you want to, have access to these quotes, writing, that's where it is. And her article is titled "On Fragile Architecture: The UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples." Now, I have made it very clear that probably in Canada, I'm the only academic, if you will, or in Indigenous rights proponent who did not sign that petition that was sent out to try to get Canada to endorse UNDRIP. That is because for many years previous, I have warned about what that thing was about, how Section 35 doctrine, domestic doctrine, was the pilot project that Pierre Elliott Trudeau, when he was Prime Minister, put into place. And UNDRIP is simply the template to show other UN member nation states how to implement and put in place corresponding Section 35 equivalent in their constitutions. And many have done that, for instance, Brazil, and people are seeing the effects of their relying on their Section 35 domestic doctrine equivalent. It's being used against Indigenous nations and Indigenous peoples. But I'll save for now my discussion on those kinds of details, but just to let you know, I have a long history of warning about UNDRIP. So it was, as I was researching something else, I came across this article that I did not see at the time. As I said, this was back in 2011. But, it's nice to know there's other academics who understand exactly what UNDRIP is and isn't. So I'm just going to proceed and kind of read through this for you. Remember, in this, the treaties between Indigenous nations and the Crown are actual law, and UNDRIP is just a declaration. As I said, it's a template. But if there are no more treaties, because the nations fall or are abandoned, and with that failure, the treaties also fall, or through the various agreements that Canada and the provinces, especially that don't have treaties in place, are very keen on getting UNDRIP as a foundation to complement their Section 35 doctrine, then, if the nations no longer exist, the treaties fail, then, you're left with domestic ethnic minority, status, which I've warned about, leaving you only to beg. And so, what this article sets out is that, with cultural rights don't amount to human rights is the direction that UNDRIP is going. So that means the right to hold a powwow, for instance.
Your culture means shit.
Section 35 rights
no matter what your culture is, it don't mean shit.
With incorporated entities that have no human rights. A corporation has no human rights. Because cultural rights are not human rights. So land claims, self-government.
You're back. Here you go. Blinked out.
Section 35 and UNDRIP. And that's why those agreements that are being pushed, specifically, I'll say that they're under Section 35. But Section 35 and UNDRIP are clearly enemies of nations and treaties. And I talk about, I wish the people who were involved knew more than they did or weren't. It tends to be this thing, people jump on something that's current, a fad, but may not necessarily really know the issues. They just jump on and parrot things and have fun with it. And so I agree with the author's statement. As Karen Engels said, quote, "I would contend and have argued in detail elsewhere."
I read that, but I'm doing a public podcast.
In the
So if you
production
can
of
ask me any
indigenous
questions concerning with
subjectivities
just
that are
and
limited
check
in
with me
terms of whom they
this
actually
video,
cover
and we can
and
chit
in
chat
terms
about
of
that
what
and some
they
other
permit.
outside the box
Perhaps
thing.
most importantly,
But
however,
you know, the
indigenous
actual
rights
dialogue.
advocates have
You save that
often
type of
not been
question
very successful in terms
until
of gaining the recognition
you
of
know what I
rights
mean. Podcast,
that
so I
are
don't
in
want to be
real tension with liberal
get mixed up.
individual rights. That is, the former is nearly always subordinated to the latter. So I am not, as I said, I'm not the only academic warning this. She says further, quote, embedded in it, UNIDRIP, are serious limitations to the very rights it is praised for containing. In reviewing, she goes through earlier work in the field. She says, in other words, the victories have brought with them, often unintended, limitations and downsides, which I have largely pinned on the reification of Indigenous culture alongside the rejection of self-determination claims and the acceptance of a cultural rights framework by international institutions. This right to culture.
Hear that, folks? It says culture don't have rights, but a person has rights. Let me read you back to what happened before it got cut off. Make him a non-person. It goes his culture. You take the man's culture, the woman, and go money. You put something else in him and give her and make it different because it's a different type of man. It's a nigger. Now she's chasing the facade that what this man wears, what he can do, his job, and all these things become superficial, not realizing that the man that you love or attracted to, or the woman that you love or attracted to, is a spiritual puppet. And it makes sense why the black families or any marriage of a sort in America don't last, won't last. Marrying for the opportunity for somebody else to feed you. Because in order for you to do that, you must make him or her a non-person. And they must feel that human rights is nothing compared to the right to be a clown. Let them confirm that. This is a YouTube channel called Beware of Undrip. Their channel is Switlow. If you want to catch it up, it's 12 minutes. We had 6 already.
Culture, sometimes for individuals and sometimes for groups, fits quite comfortably with and was perhaps even facilitated by neoliberal development models. Now, if you look at these self-government agreements Canada's pushing, you'll see cultural everywhere, right? Because that all fits within this goal, this tactic, right? UNIDRIP, quote, represents the continued power and persistence of an international human rights paradigm that eschews strong forms of Indigenous self-determination and privileges individual civil and political rights. In this sense,
Hold up, stop. Political and civil rights. Now, what did we just read here? Human rights are for people. So if you don't have a culture, there's no rights for your culture because that's a non-person. And you heard what she said. Rights and governments make them wars what? Government. We read that. You know what? Make a legal distinction. She said that. As in the Indian Act. All right? So we get that down pat. We know that's fact. We just heard it from the resource we're reading. Then it says convince them. That's what they're doing. They're convincing people. They're telling you it's going to take time. What do you mean by taking time? I mean, it's going to take a little time to try to wipe out every dark person on the planet. make him believe that they're doing something good, because it sounds like it. Unified National Defense for the Rights of Indigenous People. So everything was so this joint function of the Bandit Council, Chiefs Advisory Council say they have little power, little legal power, because you just read that, you heard what she said, but can handle tough decisions as welfare allocations and of housing. So your welfare, your demography, and your HUD housing or your subsidized housing is all controlled by your chief leaders, who are what? Non-human, non-person, no rights. I stopped at 6. I stopped at 5. Consult the Indian, but do not act on the basis of what you hear. That's what she's saying. When they brought out the NDRIP, it sounded good, but it wasn't right. Then interpret it what you have heard to suit your own needs. So what they said is this: when the black people come up touch these Farrakhan and with these other Indians and all this other cultural bullshit that we don't give rights to, tell them niggas what they want to hear. Get them some cake. Get them a rap song. Get them a mixtape. Get them put another Nicki Minaj up in the White House on a stripper pole. Get their favorite entertainer and send them niggas back to the darkness. Get them niggas the fuck up my face. And it's exactly what happened. Meek Mills is quiet. Cardi B is quiet. Steve Harvey don't hear a peep. It's quiet now, isn't it? Motherfuckers is about to go to war and not one nigga said nothing. Not one. One nigga get shot, all hell broke loose. 10,000s of so-called black men and women is about to go die for nothing. And nobody's saying shit. That's my next video. Don't send your babies down for nothing. 6, insist that the black man goes through the proper channels. College, school, be something he's never going to be. Hey, baby, look at me. I got a bachelor's degree in I got my master's degrees in medical field. Matter of fact, I took the hypocritical oath, because you know what hypocritical is, right? Or a hypocrite. Well, I took an oath to be a doctor. Yeah, I took I had to take an oath to be a hypocrite before I could get my doctor's degree. Did you know that? Did any of y'all know that? So when you go to your pastor and it's Dr. Brown, you go to your legal advisor and it's Dr. Brown / da-da-da. You go into church, doctor. The fuck doctor doing slinging God's word? Because it's a hypocrite. So anytime you see a doctor, anything, or I got my doctor's degree, there's a Greek word called hypocrite, hypocritus, some shit like that. And he was the first one that told everybody in Greece and Greco-Rome that through these measures, this is the only way you become a doctor. And that was to be hypocritical. And to be hippo and critical means you have to be critical on how you deceive people. You have to be very good before you be a doctor. Because I'm not here to make you better. I'll lose my job if everybody's getting well. I won't have no fucking job. So to take a hypocritical oath is to ensure that I heal your neck or your legs fall off. So you at least let them fall off. And since the Indians go through proper channels, make the channels and the procedures so difficult, that's why you can't get into architecture and all these things, and why the Pels can get the best of the skilled jobs, whether it's labor or agriculture, whatever. It says, make sure the procedure is so difficult that he won't bother to do anything. That's why the so-called black man is lazy. This is what the so-called the black woman is lazy. This is why the so-called black culture is lazy. Why? Because make the channels, it says go to the proper channels. Make every single black man or black woman who think they anything go through the proper channels. All right? Proper channels. That's cool. But here's the deviant part. Make the channels and procedures so difficult. Make it racist. Make calling whatever we're going to do. Venom, slander, gossip on his name. Y'all like that shit. Remember black folk? Y'all, that's where y'all get it from. The slander shit. When people's going through this motions in life, you that he won't bother to do anything. You go right there. There's the nature of drug addiction. Right there. That's why drug addiction is so beautiful now. That's why partying is so beautiful now. That's why taking your welfare check and the baby that he's hard at work money, go getting their nails and hair done, going to the club. That's why it's so easy now. Because procedures are so difficult for you to smoke, have a baby, and die. That's it. And for that, people don't believe that they changed the name from the original name to Africa because really they said they were cowards. They didn't fight. So you know what that tells me? That these barbarians who love to fight and kill went to this land and seeing that these motherfuckers wasn't even ready to fight. So they slaughtered them and called it Africa. They slaughtered it and called it Africa. Nobody wants to believe that. That's why you call African American. Why? Because you're going to go through the channels and make the channels and procedures so difficult that he won't even bother. He'll just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm black and I'm proud. Fuck it. That's a give up. That is a give up motto. I'm black and I'm proud. Fuck it. I'm proud that we ain't doing it. I'm proud that we ain't going to get shit. I'm proud that you make these channels so difficult that we ain't got to do nothing. Because in the early 70s, late 70s and early 70s, grandma lived on welfare. The cheese lines were so long up in the Hill District in certain neighborhoods. Get that big cheese, SCS can, or whatever the shit that was. You make that grilled cheese, boy, shit, nothing mattered. Nothing mattered. And when he discovers what the proper channels are, because we smart. He's talking about the man. He ain't say he's saying something about the man that the woman hate in the real man. And this is why women does because for the man, when he discovers the proper channels and becomes proficient, we're gonna figure this out. They know this. There's nothing on the planet they can do that sooner or later we're gonna figure it out. And it has nothing to do with you women or females. It has nothing to do with you females. It has everything to do with a woman. Because they can't work you and that have us. So as long as you're crying out for us, we're figure some shit out. And as long as we're crying out for you, you're gonna maneuver some shit out. And that's the spiritual nature of a perfect man and a perfect woman. If you add anything to man or anything after man and anything, a prefix or a suffix of man and woman, you're a shirk, you're a devil. And the Bible said do not add anything to my words. And God made man. He didn't make green, black, or anything man. He made man. He made man out of earth, and earth has earth tones. Get the color chart of what earth tones is. You won't find black or white, believe it or not. Black is not an earth tone, and neither is white. So there's no such thing as a black and white man or a black and white woman on the planet. 7. Make the nigger Indian or the black Indian or the black man believe that you are working hard for him or her. Put a president in there. Let's put Sergeant Snow in there and all them, and to give them the ideology that we give a fuck. Fuck out of here. We put anybody we want in our White House, and we still ain't giving you dumb niggas no rights. Fuck out of here. You are a non-person. All right, we'll stop right there. Let her play this. Hear what she say.
That UNIDRIP signifies continued limitation of human rights and the certain biases, including the suggestion that cultural rights, particularly in their collective form, are outside the domain of human rights.
Uh-oh.
So, that cultural genocide, that is clearly outside of human genocide. So that's why the former Supreme Court of Canada Justice was comfortable saying cultural genocide.
They love
She's
fucking
not talking
animals, though.
about humans.
Check out Canada looking
She's talking
past the
about
bestiality.
as this doctrine or this strategy goes.
Yeah.
Quote, I will argue that while the
it's
Declaration
legal to
has made
fuck your
significant
hamster.
strides in the areas of the protection of cultural heritage, land rights, and development, it does so in ways that are potentially undermined by its end-of-the-day commitment to state sovereignty and to an especially individualistic and liberal form of human rights. The passage and interpretation of the UNIDRIP provides an opportunity for advocates to consider anew the structural biases and blind spots that have motivated Indigenous peoples' demands. And, this is that, seeing what they want to see instead of being able to objectively review and conduct some good legal analysis, which, I have done, right? I can see without those biases. I don't, it's hard when people have been oppressed for so long to not read into something what they want to see, that they desperately have tried to get. They want to see that it's there.
She's been deprived because she thinks she's an Indian. But we tell her she part fat all the Indian shit, she gonna be sick. She gonna kill herself. That's why I got a high rate of suicide.
Good.
Look at her earrings. She get a little Indian stuff in there.
The Declaration seals the deal.
Shit.
External forms of self-determination That means even though Indigenous nations, vis-a-vis Canada, have treaties that confirm and recognize their Indigenous nation's sovereignty by coming under Section 35 and endorsing UNIDRIP as being the way things should be, they're giving up their sovereignty. Fortunately, the decision for that rests in the people and the Indigenous nationals as a whole, not those self-selected who were consulted at the UN Permanent Forum on these issues. Quote, the assertion of such static views and desires of Indigenous peoples, as I demonstrate in Section 2, betrays much of the history of Indigenous movements. In other words, this is not what the ancestors were seeking. This is not what they spoke about, who they are and what they have, and what was needed in order to obtain justice, fairness in the world. That's not UNIDRIP. Indigenous rights are thus defined explicitly or implicitly with what the literature on colonial law refers to as the repugnancy clause.
Repugnancy.
As Leon Shelf explains, this clause was not presented merely or even mainly as being some sort of compromise between conflicting value systems and their normative rulings, but as being an expression of minimum standards being applied as a qualification to the toleration being accorded to the basically unacceptable norms of backward communities.
Uh-oh, you hear that?
Doctrine of discovery all over again.
Backward communities.
Quote, paragraph sub 2 and sub 3 of Article 46 of the UNIDRIP, as I suggested in Section 1, threaten to function in the same way as the repugnancy clause that I've just quoted. By subjecting the rights contained in the Declaration to the vague standards of, quote, international human rights obligations
Vague.
and justice, democracy, respect for human rights, equality, non-discrimination, governments in good faith, the provisions offer states a way to define certain indigenous claims out of these categories and to deny them accordingly. And she concludes,
and who's going to define
Harold
none of you
Lasky's 1947
none of
statement
these niggas we know.
that, and this is when you're talking about the Declaration on Human Rights at the time, it would be better to have no declaration than one that was half-hearted and lacking in precision, or one which sought an uneasy compromise between irreconcilable principles of social action. Might we also apply Lasky's words to the UNIDRIP, this author says. She says, I have indeed attempted to suggest that has reached an uneasy compromise between irreconcilable principles of social action. I also hope I have shown that the UNIDRIP does not definitively resolve, but at best temporarily mediates multiple tensions. So, building upon doctrine of discovery, exactly as Section 35 is built upon doctrine of discovery, and Section 35, as I repeat ad nauseum, is the pilot project. This is why Trudeau Sr. was so popular in the world, because he had devised a way to do in with everyone's Indian problem. You know, and that's all I have to say.
Thank God.
Hi, I'm Janice Swilla,
bye,
and today I'm going to share
Jen.
with you...
Now, for the sake of the people who's watching this video right now, or is going to be watching this video, if you notice the woman, and you can see the woman, I'm trying to see, I'm motherfucking back out this long. But anyway, right, Kim folks, if you've seen this woman, this ain't a woman, this is a female for real. She's talking about Indian rights. Google, where do Indians come from?
According to Science News for Students, DNA from an ancient baby's skeleton shows that all Native Americans descend from a single gene pool, and their ancestral roots are in Asia, as the study finds.
Did I just say Afro-Asiatics? Afro, Asia, Black Indian, Sun, Earth Tone, Asia. So we have an Indian Ocean, we have an India country, and that India country stretches over Mexico, over to South America, the water drained out, the bison would have drained out, and all the way up here to what you call North America. That bitch ain't from Asia. It's European and a motherfucker. So they can afford for you to have culture because they don't have no swag. You know? They can't flow like the sun. So they have to define a person. And when the black man or black woman is not being their ancestral roots that are in Asia, matter of fact, where's the biggest continent on the planet?
Asia. According to National Geographic Society, Asia, the largest continent, stretches from the eastern Mediterranean Sea to the western Pacific Ocean. There are more than 40 countries in Asia.
Who told you Africa was big? Who told you that Africa had more resources than the original name of the fucking planet? Somebody carved it. Indians, we in America. From what? Asia. What's the biggest continent on the planet? Asia. Where did the sun rise? From the east. Why are you so westernized? You know why? Because when the moon comes out at night, partially day, so it's wishy-washy. But then the moon moves the water on the earth. So when the woman is not playing her part with the sun, and she comes down to be a female, now she's moving the frequency of the birth water or the birth canal. And so the water life is tainted, is defiled, because the moon is not on her job. And everybody can't get suntan because the nigga ain't on his job. He too busy following somebody else. Get somebody else's shine, not knowing he's the fucking original son of God. Shining, giving the niggas suntan. They lift themselves. So I tell folks, if I can't get a suntan from you, I ain't fucking with you. Period. If you get a suntan, don't fuck with them. Because when you get a suntan, you can shine suntan. And the small little hug is that suntan lotion. Rubber dub dub, baby. Make the Indian believe that you are working hard for him. Put him in much overtime. Work, slavery. Put him in much overtime. What? Consume. Put her in much overtime. Work, hustle, party, babysit, do hair, this, that. Girl, I got 15 jobs. Girl, I'm tired. I don't need no nigga. The nigga fuck God too. I don't need that word. I got this pretty looks. I got this big butt. But I got this, or I got game, or I can mislead this nigga. Come on, y'all know the story. Make him work overtime. She ain't got to do shit, lay on her ass, talk shit while he going to work a lot, and he got to still pay child support while you on the phone with another nigga. And as soon as you smack your head off for being straight up niggerish, now you get called white daddy. White daddy, you smacked me because I'm doing what you told me to do. I'm being what I've always needed to be, white daddy. You've bred me to be the bitch that I am. Look at me. I'm a good bitch, daddy. I'm a good bitch. And he'll pat you on your head. Yeah, you're a good bitch. What you want, bitch? What you want? What you want, bitch? Oh, I'm having 3 more babies. I need more money in my food stamps. And I'm short on my school tuition because I'm too busy going shopping at Dollar Tree. Maybe they didn't get her 2 bands. She's still going to Dollar Tree. God damn, I tell you. And nigga, I got niggas too, sisters. I'm on the niggas too. I'm hearing that shit real heavy. They next, since I get a spark from the Most High, they next. And they believe that you are working hard for them, put them as overtime and great sacrifice. Yeah, nigga, what you be sacrificing, nigga? You leave your baby at the crib, you leave your wife abandoned, your mom, your dad, to go out, to get syphilis, to get AIDS. And then you too prideful, egotistical, and too much of a drunkard on yourself that you won't even go get the what's that shot called? The penicillin dip. Shit. Y'all still, is there crabs still out there? I don't know if y'all, I think the first one disease I really had when I was young was the crabs. I don't know, pluck one of them motherfuckers out when I was like, crabs, where they come from? I was a sports player, so it made sense when I was younger. And imply he should be appreciative for working hard. Hey, honey, hey, future wife, I should be appreciative, huh? A little booty, a box dinner, ice cream from Save a Lot, not even real. I'm working 3 jobs. I can hear your mouth. I'm lucky I didn't get shot on the way to work or on the way back to work or robbed by my own people. And good God forbid somebody poured something in my tank or stole my car when it came out. But I'm very, very appreciative. In fact, I'm so happy as a man because I ain't black. Because I ain't black just make everything that you do to me okay. Right? Doesn't seem that way, does it? A black man strong, he can take anything. Just put all on his shoulders. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let him carry the bullshit. And he'll be appreciative for doing it for his black queen. For his black bitch. For his black people. Let's go on sober. In the name of Jesus. That nigga late. Watch. This is the ultimate and skills instilling human rights. And when you obtain the thanks of your victim, that just confirmed what I just said. I didn't read this yet. This is all freestyle. This is all go. I pray, I ask Most High for guidance every morning when I wake up, even like now. I'm praying. I'm asking for the guidance. Because it ain't the pale skins we worried about. It's the black skin. It's the black skin we worried about. Yeah, we got 21. I'm up, bro. I'm already out of 40 minutes already. Let me get through this shit. All right, where we at now? All right. Here's how it says, this is the ultimate in skills and instilling human rights when you obtain the thanks of your victim. But you've been traumatized and dramatized, and you need to start playing like you get it all like this, and you Mr. or Mrs. Prissy, and traumatized, and you're giving thanks to the one that really victimized you by buying his Fendi and Gucci and spending $100,000 on the purses and cars, all that. I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying you shouldn't look nice and feel nice, because I like to look good. I do. I like quality shit on me, and it got to match. But not at the expense of my soul, my community, and my brothers and sisters, and respect our efforts. There's a limit to that. Somebody's saying you need to be, you got to look ugly and look bad and come out with like, nah, oh, that's that nigga shit. Allow a few individuals to make the grade. So that's why some of you are so smart and all the dumb ones is up there. So that's why I asked you a question, Your Honor, when you asked me, did I have my own place? There's a story to that. And part of that story is what I'm reading right now, and part of other videos. And what got me into this podcast business and monetize and things like that. Because we said, you know what? I'm not going to sit around and watch everybody hustle their misery and their soul and their sorrows. Mine's is not for sale. Mine's is not for somebody else to sell. It's for me to tell. And so I use this time to be honest, and share hopes and solutions. And I'm glad you had mentioned that. Do I have my own place? You know what's funny about when I hear that question? Right here, the black people on the planet don't have their own place. They've been annexed out of their own fucking planet for real. So really, none of us have a home, our own place. We don't have our own nothing. Everything is borrowed, lied, and half-assed that came from our slave captors. Whether we was here or not, they still caught us doing something, Whether we was busting nut, chasing dogs and hunting fish, gators, whatever, they caught up with us. Say to the hard workers and the good Indians, say to the hard workers and the good Indians have made it. That is a person's own fault if he does succeed. That's your answer. Do I have my own place? That's the answer to you. My physical wealth or my material wealth. That's the answer. Say that the hard workers and the good Indians have made it. Just say they made it. And that therefore it is a person's own fault if he doesn't. But 1 through 8 says we have a system to make sure you don't make it. We have a system that I could never sufficiently keep my own house, my own family, not even my own sanity. It is a system that the man cannot stay in the house. It is a system that the woman do not want a man in. My tongue, Father. A female don't want a man in the house. A man don't want a man in the house. It is a program, it is a system, and it's been up for 1,500 years since they left Egypt. When pale skin left Egypt, and they split the kingdom up in 4 places. That's why we have 4 continents, per se. We really have more than that. We only have 2 or 1. Should be one. Okay, separating the continents is water, but we're still one continent, which is called planet Asia. Check out the ancient words. Now, and therefore is this person's own fault if he doesn't succeed. So what is black excellence? Believing in the half history. Believing that he succeeded when he really didn't. Believing that because him and his small group or her small group is up here living like the white trash who's been living 100 years before you got up there. Because I don't know if you noticed, you're up there with the white trash now. The white trash was the trash they sent here first to this continent to destroy the original man and woman of this continent. So now the white trash used to be we used to be the savages. The white trash was the new poor. The white trash went from the new poor to middle class, and the niggas went from slave to poor. Now, the white trash went from middle class to rich. Black niggas went to what? Poor to middle class. Now, the pale skin trash, they thought they didn't have a ceiling, so they got stuck. So they were stuck between rich and middle class. But now, when they look back, they say, hold up. These black Indians is coming behind us. They're up in the middle class and they're touching the middle class / rich class. So, the one that created the money for the white and the black nigga, he played with the numbers. He gave you both something to love. Consumption. Consuming. Pac-Man, man. Pac-Woman, the girl. And what do they have that next video game? Pac Jr. Now you notice the word Pac. Who got that Pac? I got all these packs, nigga. What? Who got the bag? That's the power palette. Waka, 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 waka. Because only thing you'll do with all that bag of money is do what? Buy expensive shit from your slave masters. So he can buy better technology to watch your dumb ass with. And then the person down below him is going to be dreaming about killing him. And that's why they got a watch. And a timepiece. A watch is literally to watch you. A timepiece is to see what the fuck you doing. So what they did, they took off the watch and the time. Who blinks? The ghost. Who blinks? The ghost, right? When Pac-Man eats the pellet, what do? Blink. Boop, boop. The ghost are blinking. There's not a digital watch. Blink. The 3 dots. The 3 pellets. Blink. 1. Blink. 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 1 second. Blink. Blink. 2 seconds. Blink. Blink. Check it out. Get a digital watch and get an actual watch with numbers on it that goes around in circles. And you will never recognize the time. Literally. One goes in circles. Tick, 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 till you run out of time. Boom, you explode. Why? Because you overworked. And then we read, you don't have time for yourself. You have time for your family. Why you got 3 jobs? Why, mother? Why you got 3 jobs, mom? Dad, why you got 3 jobs, nigga? Why? Between you two, you got 10 jobs. Why? What is you doing that you need 10 jobs? Appeal to the Indian sense of fairness and tell him that even though the things are pretty bad and it's not right for him to make strong protests, keep the argument going on his form of protest and avoid talking about the real issue. Refuse to deal with him while he is protesting. Take all the fire out of his efforts. That's why there's no sense of protesting. There is no sense of this extra shit. You know why? Because after you find out what they're protesting for, you just go get the leader and say, here, there you go. 10,000. 20,000. Okay, master. Tone it down some. Okay, See those who's on the feed, right? This is what I'm looking at. Maybe I can see that or not. Okay, Master. Okay, Master. Master, we sick? Master, is it Christmas? Master. I go dress up for Halloween, Master? Black. No, not black. Checkers versus chess. And hopefully y'all stick around long enough to find out what it really means by checkers versus chess. Keep the argument going. Take all the files of efforts. 10. Encourage the Indian to take his case to court. Remember, in the first one it says, you don't have no rights. How the fuck a person full with culture and life who's not considered being a person can take a nigga to court? Unless you are a black woman or a pale-skinned black female. Yeah, I said that right. Because you got some pale-skinned black females. They ain't dark-skinned by far. It's wicked as fuck. And as soon as they scream, ah! Police coming. That's the females, the black nigger females, black white nigger females rather, to date the dark-skinned guys, and when he don't fit her expectations, that nigga raped me. Fuck that. Keep the argument going to his. Well, I get that. It's very expensive to take a non-person to court. It's very expensive for him because you don't have no rights. So you have to buy rights in court. You have to buy a right. It takes lots of time, energy, and is very safe because laws are stacked against him. See, the court's ruling will defeat the Indian or the nigger's cause, but makes him think he has obtained justice. Make the black Indian believe that things next could be worse, and that instead of complaining about the loss of human rights, check it out. Instead of complaining about your human rights, he says to be grateful for the rights you do have. That's fucked up. This is the same Fendi, the same Gucci, the same Icebox, the same Nike shoe, the same Chanel, the same Macy's store, the same police and cops that's murdering our people, the same people that's bringing all the drugs into our community and guns. These are the same people that's poisoning the man that you women are looking for. The same people that's poisoning the woman that you men are looking for. And for some reason, and a lot of y'all know this already, pretty more or less, but we're not responsible for what you do know. I guess it's easier to be fake and put makeup on and act like a clown and go to the circus and entertain lions, tigers, and bears. If you think I'm lying, go watch The Wizard of Oz again. The black version, the Wiz with Diana Ross, and then watch the white version, The Wizard of Oz. Both of them have a devil working on a computer, having them think that the Emerald City, which is the Emerald Tablets, the streets of gold, was really a lie, and that you had the Scarecrow, had no brain, the lion had no courage, and the Tin Man had no heart. All this time to find the wizard and on his computer. They had munchkins, all types of weird ass nigga shit. Because it's on TV where I Tyler Perry. Yeah, all types of munchkins, little people. I'm just saying they don't have a right to live or anything. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, you alive, shit, enjoy the fucking breath you got. But when you are degrading and manipulating the planet and breeding, one thing to be bred for your mom and parents to breed and you come out with this particular defect. But when you let that defect start creating more babies, that's a disease. It's a social disease. Because you, black man and black woman, is going to have to pay for that little bastard's third leg and 16th arm and 42nd eye shit removal. And his extra rows of teeth. Convince him that your attempt to regain a right he has lost is likely to jeopardize the rights that he still has. That's how the people get you to snitch on each other. Set yourself up as the protector of the Indians' human rights. Black Lives Matter. Then you can choose to act only on those violations you wish to act upon. Black Lives Matter. For most get murdered. Matter of fact, that woman, the white cop shot that bull, and she had time served and probation for rest. What's up with that shit? By getting successful on a few minor violations of human rights, you can point to these as examples of your devotion to his cause. You're that vulnerable. You're that vulnerable. Black man and black woman. Black is not proud and black is not powerful at all. Check it out. You can point to these as examples of your devotion to his cause. The burglar who is also the doorman is the perfect combination. Pretend that the reason of the loss of human rights is for some other reason. The person is an Indian. Tell him some of your best friends are Indians, and the loss of right is because of his housekeeping, his drinking, his clothing. Does that sound familiar? The sister right here just asked me, do you have your own? And here he just said, your best friends are black too. And that his loss of right is because of his fault. It's my reason. Come on, answer your question with this here. But it's my fault. It's the other man's fault down the street. And his fault. And the dude's fault that was on your dad's age. It's her fault that's around your sister's age. You're not putting the blame at the devil. Because he's the one that's feeding you. It's hard to bite the hand that feeds you. Whether you consciously know it or subconsciously, it's hard. So, mainly, the black woman will never bite white man's hands. Why? Because she lives free with him. Her only job is to breed, kill the black man, and or take notes, observe, tell on him, and or put him in prison. Facts. Tell him some of your best friends. I said that because it's housekeeping. Let's go to the next one. Make the situation more complicated than it is necessary. Tell the Indian you will have to take a survey to find out how many other Indians are being discriminated against. See? Hire a group of professors, college, because I went to college, I'm this or that. No, you ain't. You're a dumb nigga still. This is this. Tell the Indian you will have to take a survey. Hire a group of professors to make a year-long research project. When we said fashion, means to put together a research project. They fashion a nigga, they fashion a black woman as a research project. Fashion. Insist on unanimity. let the black Indian know that when all the black Indians in Canada can make up their minds about just what they want as a group, he'll act. See, after you tell the pale skin all you want to do, then he'll act against what you just told him. Example, I created Dapperlicious.com. I made that up last week. I got so many calls about it because I know I ain't get nobody on number. I'm like, and they keep asking me, send me something on what's the idea of it and what's the da-da-da. I said, look, unless you were living the 10 Commandments, you can't touch Dapperlicious. You can't. So the devil ain't going nowhere near practicing or living no 10 Commandments. He ain't gonna do it. If send somebody else though. Okay, what is that? It says Canada make what? They want the group, and then you will act. Play one group's special situation against another group's wishes. So place a special situation. Sit, ponder, figure it out against another group's wishes. That's divide and conquer. Nothing new. Select very limited alternatives, neither of which has much merit. See, nothing. No merits, no loss. Oh, that's right, motherfucker. We killed your niggas and that. We already put that in the package. Matter of fact, we already paid his whole family, and he went willing to die for the crew. You black folks are the only ones that want to go to heaven and want to die. And then tell the Indian that indeed he has a choice. See? Well, you don't want to die or live because you gave up your choices. As for his instance, if he could or would rather have council elections in June or December instead of asking him if he wants them all. What was the logic in that? But since his time is getting too fast, we're going to keep it mushing. Convince the leaders who are the most beneficial and powerful. Convince the black Indians the leaders are dangerous and not to be trusted. Or to simply lock them up on some charge like driving without no lights. That's what happened to me. I got to save that. No, real shit. I'm going to have to use this time for that. Yeah, we get 4 more to read, maybe. We got 4 to read. Now, we got 1 more page to read. It's up to 8. We almost done. Check this out. You won't believe this shit, folks. Hands hurt. They got me for 200. You know what I said? 286 traffic tickets in the same neighborhood. Well, I said 260. I say 255 is in a different. 55 of them is in a different neighborhood. Not a 265 or 285. Now, mind you, facts. I got video of attempted homicide and running out life. The police let these motherfuckers go. These crackers go. Let them go. Now, my tickets for 200 tickets, I got not 1 speeding ticket, no DUIs, no driving while intoxicated or high, no paraphernalia, none of that. No turn signal issues, speeding, no car wrecks, no criminal acts in it, no guns. None of that shit that says, nigga, you should not be on the road. None of that. No hit and runs, no running red lights, no stop sign infractions, none of that. It was simply because they read my license plate and said I'm suspended indefinitely. I said, well, if I'm suspended indefinitely, who said I could not travel. Who's God around here? I have the right to travel. The bird don't pay to fly. The duck don't pay to float on the water. I'm not paying you shit. I am not a person. I'm not none of that shit. I am a man. Done. Finished. That's it. Don't add nothing to it. Don't take nothing away. I'm a man. I'm not paying you to walk on this planet. I'm not paying you to move around on this planet. I'm not paying you a motherfucking thing. My blood runs, spirit runs through this continent. You're the fucking one that needs to keep the upkeep on your shit that you done built. I'm not paying you to keep your castle up. Fuck you. And I mean that. You see my hands and feet? I've never worked a day in my motherfucking life. I ain't never paid shit. Ain't gone to either. You know why? Because God gave us a gift. And when you use that gift, you don't get calluses and all this extra stuff. You get a lot of headaches. Because if you get around white and black niggas, it's mind-boggling. So, when it says it's dangerous not to be trusted, or simply lock them up on some charge like driving with a lot, period. Or refuse to listen to the real leaders and spend much time with the weak ones, as they do. That's why you don't hear nothing strong out there no more. Farrakhan ain't coming out saying nothing strong or nothing new. None of his proteges is coming out saying nothing strong or nothing new because it's all regurgitated. And that's why we made Dapperlicious.com, because we gonna come out with something new. If the topic ain't new, how we gonna deliver it gonna be new, that's for sure. People split on the leaders by sowing slander or rumors. I just made a video about that God hates a slander or a gossiper. So we know that God hates this system. We know God hates the UN. We know God hates America and Canada and every continent on the planet. He hates them because of their slander, their idol worship. And black man and black woman, you're going to hell because you support this slander. Where it says attempt to get out leaders will keep the people away from the leaders. Attempt to get the best leaders into the high-paying jobs where they have to keep quiet to keep their paycheck coming in. That's the point I was talking about. Give every single black leader a nice paying thing. But if you want to keep this luxury life that I gave you on the low, shut the fuck up or I'll crush you. And that's how Prince, Michael Jackson, and everybody else. You don't get no money in America unless you do that, nigga. So sisters, tell that nigga you got to process all that money. You keep getting more money like that, pretty soon you'll be selling your butthole. That's a fact. Black man can't have that much money unless he's working or in the pale skin's hand or in their pockets. See anybody carrying some shit like this money, they owe that. It's their money. I hope it is. But they owe that. And it's like this. If you get $10,000 under your bed right now, you owe that in taxes, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Let the federal government find out that you got all this motherfucking money. Because it's their money. And it's like, you know what? We want my shit back. We're going to charge you for spending my shit. You say, well, what you mean? I'm buying your shit. I know. That's why I give you the money. So you give me my money and buy my shit. And you teach your children and everybody else to the rest of the day you die out. And then every time you use my money to buy my shit, you make me more of a god, nigga. And that's why we call you Mr. Contest. You make any god over you. Speak of the common good. Tell the Indian or the black man or black woman that you can't consider yourselves when there is a whole nation to think of. Tell him or her that he can't think only of himself. For instance, in regard to hunting rights, tell him we have to think of all the hunters or the sporting goods industry. Now, when a woman asked me one day, a couple sisters asked me from a while ago, I was trying to go back to a couple sisters. They was like, can you feed me? I said, hell yeah. I stay hunting. That's what I rock. Hunting gear. You know what I mean? Nike bits, Gore-Tex, waterproof. Oh, what's the other dip back? Let me see. T-shirts. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, keep it a little sane. Bang bang. You know what I mean? Stay coordinated. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, if I gotta go look like a motherfucking tree to feed my family. Shit, nigga, I'm gonna put apples and pears up my ass just so that motherfucking bear come over here and shoot that nigga. We have bear meat and bear sauce. Maybe have bear skin bonbons. Where the fuck that shit on? We all bear skin up in that motherfucker outside. We ain't gonna be cold and hungry. And so that's what a man do. Males, they go to work and have to worry about going to the grocery store. Because when the grocery store closed down, when the clerks are fired, and there's this computer down there talking about, I need exact change. And he can't hunt, he can't fish, he don't know shit. But the fling his Peter around. Hey, what's up? Look at my big Peter. And all she can do is shake her booty and hope a giraffe or something come out the woods so she can turn around and, I don't know, maybe she can hump him for some fur. Because any other time she's humping a nigga for some money or something for a coat or fur coat, you might as well go fuck a lion and, man, you get you a real coat. You get you a real Lion King. Arrgh. I don't do that shit no more. Fuck that. Speaking of another monster. Did you see that part where she was on stage and her eyes like, and she passed out? People thought that was the real Wendy. That was a clone. Speak of the common good. Tell the Indians that you can't consider yourselves when there is a whole nation to think of. Okay, we read that. Hunters or the sporting goods industry. They move right so gradually that people don't realize what has happened until it's too late. Does that not sound familiar? The rights of the American people are being taken away slowly, but surely. There's a war coming. There's a financial war coming. There's a cultural war coming. There's a race war coming. There's so many wars the black man and black woman is so oblivious to. They may speak and say, oh yeah, we're familiar, but if you knew what was happening, the last thing you want to do is go buy $1,000 worth of clothes. The last thing you want to buy is a brand new car. The last thing you want to buy is anything brand new. If anything, you going straight to the Goodwill, the second hand. You going sort of, yeah, anybody got something, throw it away so you can save that money and trade it in for something. Because I'm going to let you know something. That's what I've been doing for years. Getting to know people, because when they start putting borders up and the shit really hit the fan, just like them zombie movies, motherfucker, we didn't know you before the zombie apocalypse, and we don't know you during, and we damn sure don't know you after. This is a whole new world now. If you ain't fight these zombies with us, we're busting your head open, because we don't know if you're going to set us up and open the door for a hidden zombie and then have that motherfucker bite us. You see that shit in the movies? But it's happening now. The zombie shit is the black man and woman fighting and wanting to kill and destroy the Hebrew Muslim, the original Afro-Asiatic man and woman. of the planet. Remove his drugs, so gradually that people don't realize what has happened until it's too late. Again, in regard to hunting rights, first restrict the geographical area where hunting is. So they stop the man for providing for his family, for any women on here that's on here. But if you're a female acting like a bitch and want to be all like that, this is not for you. Well, it's strictly for your monkey ass. This ain't for the woman who knows that she is the perfect specimen on the planet next to the man. The man and the woman together is the most perfect thing the Creator has ever made. When they separate from each other, it is an abomination. So Jesus can't fix that. And you see, when the household of the original man and woman broke up, all hell came out of the earth. We have so many drug addicts and that. Every single song on TV is about rape, murder, fuck, and how much clothes and money you got. And this is what I'm giving this nothing ass bitch for nothing. And this is what I'm giving to. This is what I'm doing for this nothing ass nigga for nothing. Not even a man, not even a woman. We just do that shit because we got it like that. I'm all this. Believe it or not, that's the classic definition of a narcissist. And so anybody that's watching this, please do yourself and your family a favor. I've been hearing people use the word narcissist that can't even spell breakfast or licorice. Don't do it. Don't use narcissist if you did not research what it means. Long story short, narcissist is a self-worshipping gopher. He or she only wants to look good and do good by somebody who got more than them. And they want to impress them or that group. And so they go down to the other people and play like I'm better than you because I got access to that. And that is black culture at its finest. Now, permitted, it says, now, the demographics, so the man can't feed his family to hunt, right? Can't fish, can't kill any animals, or you'll go to prison. Well, guess what, future wife? That's the only way I'm going to jail, is killing animals to feed my family. That's the only reason. But even then, I'm never going to jail for that. Permitted, then cut the season to certain times of the year. See that? So now, if it's going to take you 8 hours to catch up with a couple animals, they cut it down to 2. They cut the limits down gradually. Then insist on licensing, and the Indians will be on the same grounds as the white sportsmen. Because you know why he's on the same ground white sportsman? Because it is his indigenous right to hunt and eat and feed his family on his own continent. So this is why the American black man cannot take care of the American black woman. And this is why the American black woman will never respect the American black man because of this I just read to you. And I call it the devil's plot. And everybody want a copy of it, inbox me, send me your number, whatever. Like I said, I'm not on tag to get my freak on. I'm not trying to meet none of you to try to get my freak on. I got to do it. I'm trying to mental joust here. I'm trying to find my mental thing with somebody. You know what I mean? Because after the hour, after the work and all that other shit, what we going to talk about? You know, we're going to talk about who paid the most money on the bills this month. Because I'm tired of hearing your mouth and I only got $5 left to go drink. And the woman, she's saying same shit. Motherfucker, I'm tired of arguing with you. And I need $50 just to go and drink. Whatever they do, I don't know. But that's normally what happens. Because the physical and the material then get boring. They got shit to talk about. That's why I always tell folks, man, if you want a real woman, you have to appeal to her heart. Pussy will get wet naturally. Because you can afford to wipe it up or clean or buy some soap. You know? Then rely on some reason and logic, your reason and logic. That was a tongue twister. Rely on some reason and logic. And parentheses, your reason and logic. Oh, your reason and logic. Okay, he said rely on some reason and logic. He's saying, who's ever implicating this on the black man or black woman, he says your reason and logic instead of rightness and morality. There's the same ones that said Jesus saves and but they only gave you Jesus so to give thousands of reasons for things, but do not know what happened. Okay, here we go. It's okay, Jesus, right? By your own logic and their logic, is supposed to return. It's been 2,000 years. And a lot of people have already conferred that when they read the Bible, it was talking about people in that time. And Jesus ain't been back since. So if them niggas was here now waiting for Jesus, they be pissed off. Can you imagine being there when this so-called Jesus was born? He died before you said, but bro, I'm gonna be back. And you live for 2,000 years. You're like, where's this nigga? Your logic. And what he said? To defy logic. And every day, the black man and the black woman defies logic on the most grandiose way. I mean, like, I really wish, I pray, but this is my prayer for you 6 folks. Actually, I'm going to call you 9 because I believe you'll take that 6. To you, when are you going to take that 6 and turn it right side up to a 9? 9 means I-E-Y-E, or the letter I, 9. When you take that 6, the neutrons, electrons, the protons, the 666, and flip up to a 999. 6 and 6 is what? 12? Or 6 is 18? 1 plus 8 is what? 9? That's another 9. So you're a square in perfection. Your feet is solid on perfection. So that's my prayer, that somebody out of this group take that 6 and turn it to right side up to a 9. And turn your protons to a neutral right now, where everything is just neutral. Your proton, when you put in activity with your spirit and your soul. The electron is your defense mechanism as you walk out. Good picture? Instead of rightness, it says rely on some reason and logic. End quote. Your reason and logic. The pale skin use reason and logic. Not the black man, white man, or the Indian's logic, but the slave master's logic instead of rightness. Did not Creator say, be right, righteous for I am righteous, be holy for I am holy? So he says, do not use righteousness and do not use morals. Who's that talking? That is Jesus. Because he said, I come to separate who? The mother from the daughter and the son from the father. And we just read that. Things, but do not get trapped into arguments about what is what right. Do not get trapped into what is right. So even when you write, they're programmed to diffuse that. Why? Because they are not part of God's commandments. And that's what I can tell you. Jesus took away the 10 commandments. That's what they can tell you. Jesus said, drink my blood. I don't even drink black people blood. I don't drink old cracker nigga blood. And even on the cross, sitting there and shit, sweating and shit. Fuck out of here. Anytime I'm going to eat my body as the atonement of that. Once again, I don't mean to sound vulgar, but we're just talking about day and times. Before I eat a nigga's body, big on oral sex, but I would be that day. If I got to eat a nigga's body, come on, baby, give me the inner juice. I need the protein from you. Eat this cracker nigga. And I'm thinking too, like, the man's sperm and the woman's sperm got more protein in the shit than any bread or body of Jesus. And he 2,000 years old dead. Defies logic. And that's why they won't argue about what is right. 21. Hold a conference on human rights. Million Man March every year. Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream. Brother Khalid, though he was a strong brother. It goes on. Have everyone blown off steam and tension and go home feeling things are well in hand? The preceding extracts are from a speech given by Jerry Gambill at a conference on human rights at Tobacco Reserve in New Brunswick in August 1958. In this speech, he warned different people about how the society goes about taking away the rights of the native people. You got to lean. You got to learn to stand on your own feet. Here's the nigger version. Hold that thought for about 30 seconds. I had me to shit myself right now. Alrighty. And my phone juicing up too. Is he juicing up? Hey, I apologize for the last time, ladies and gentlemen. I got all these damn phones. I didn't know who was charged or who was not charged. Yeah, 28. Okay, let's have to close this out. So what he meant by you have to learn your own standing. This is the fuck nigga shit. That statement was about all Afro-Asiatic brothers and sisters. This is about all the so-called black men and women. Together as one under God to stand on our own feet. That's from the woman, sis. She wants to stand with the white man and all his gifts. And she wants to be lazy and exercise her gifts. I can't fuck with no female or no nigga like that. Gotta be doing something. Gotta be busy. You know? You ever see a tree? A tree sits there. Chilling. But you never know what that tree's doing. But he's hard at work standing there. The human man and woman, no, the black male and female, they got so lazy, they're conscious they can move, wiggle, but just sit there. Doing less than a tree. It's a tree with ants up in his ass, birds in his hair, few birds in his bark. They let a dog piss on you, whatever. But nonetheless, you probably pick fruit from that tree. And last thing not least, he's cleaning up the oxygen so your punk ass can breathe. But the conscious so-called black man and woman, total opposite. Empty shell. They call them golems. A golem is an empty shell of our soul. So stand on your own feet. Under the feet of admonition, Department of Indian Affairs bureaucrat, 1970 political cartoon image from the first editions, number 10. That's it for that. What we got here next? And we'll go back to our song for that. Let's into this. Yeah, you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. For you, for being you. I ain't get my tone back yet. Yes, I love you. For you, for being you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. For you, for being you. Have a little fun here. Oh, see my shit glitching. I'm done now. I wasn't ain't funny no more. I'm out. Get up for that. All right, this is the last piece I'll read to you guys. All right, this is the last piece. All right. Last video I did, man, it was a whole 3 hours just for it to be nothing. I was pissed off with a fire-ass presentation, too. Now, United Nations work hard to fix this radical sections in this UNDRIP. But nonetheless, there's a group of countries who are understanding that's how important it is to be seen as a person along with your culture. Because the culture is defining the man. The culture defines the man. The culture don't make the man, it just defines the man. Like the definition don't make the word. The word makes the definition. So the man makes the meaning to life. The woman. That's as hell. So it says, and this is your beloved African American leaders. You're black African American female leaders. Well-to-do, intelligent, with the schools, got that half history class, half doctorate degree. They got that half-ass book knowledge with the hypocrite oath in the name of Jesus and Christianity. Because God said, thou shalt not swear oath to no man. What to do? Hypocritical oath. But you trust that nigga, huh? You trust everybody that hate God. But I guess the ones that supposed to love God looks like the ones that hate God. I can see how confusing that is. And your males and your females who like being in the lower state, lower parts of the total pole, the lower frequency universe. Besides that, the creation is more important than the creator. The devil knows that. That's why he can go to and from heaven and talk to the Most High. So here's some read this article. It's called "The U.S. Rethinks the U.S. Declaration on Indigenous Rights." Why did we rethink it? Let's see why. On Tuesday, 16, December 2010. This is 10 years ago. This is why I'm reading it. The U.S. reserved the Bush administration's strong opposition. See? Bush's opposition to the United Nations Declaration on Rights of Indigenous People, UNDRIP, adopted by 143 countries in 2007 after nearly 30 years of hard-fought negotiations and activism. Who are these ones that's against it? They were talking about Canada, and they're all Indian nations, believe it or not. They're black Indian nations. And I like to use the word black for the sake of audiences, try to, mix it up in language. So it says, they fought against you being a cultural and a human being fights. They don't want you to be a man and a woman and have your culture. They're going to strip you from your culture because that's part of your God consciousness. They're going to physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and financially rip you from your God consciousness. Why? Because you're depending on those things to keep you alive. And not from the creator of life. We serve a God of life. That thing ain't tarnished. So black woman and black man, you chose to devalue yourself. And you chose together to create a culture called Black history or Black culture where you choose to be less than. In the beginning of that picture, that thing, it says to get them to cooperate on giving us their rights. And when you call yourself Black American, you cooperate. And when you talk to a friend, like a guy like myself, and tell you, hey, I'm not Black, you'll slander everybody and feed him to your slave master. Because I know some of you have already thought about it already. That's why you write my page ain't up to 120 C's, lookalikes and shit like that. And I got a bunch of little bling gifts and Rick. This is some crazy shit. Let me read this. We get on. That's that conversation for us. 143 countries. Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United States were the only 4 countries that voted against that. Canada's up the street from us. Australia's on the other side of California, and New Zealand is on the other side of Canada. They're cornering the market on this thing. They worry that the language will contradict current laws. See? When you change the laws or contradict the laws already set, to keep you stupid, to keep you lower, to keep you from your perfected state, meaning the man and woman becoming one body. You can't be a female being embodied with a man. That's bestiality. Species are male and female. Man is only what it is, a man. It's not a species. So the cultural law and the treaty interpretations, especially those support that Christian doctrine. Oh my God. The Christian discovery, the Christian doctrine of discovery that stemmed from a 1452 papal bull. This is how fake your Jesus is. 1452. Who was the 1452 papal bull?
According to Encyclopedia Britannica, in 1452 Pope Nicholas V issued a papal bull entitled Dum Diversa, which authorized Afonso V of Portugal to conquer Saracens and pagans in a disputed territory in Africa and consign them to perpetual servitude. It has been argued that this and the subsequent bull, issued by Nicholas gave the Portuguese the...
No, it didn't read it out. It says Romanus means Roman. All right. 1452, Pope Nicholas. I'll read something to you. When we were talking about the UN, y'all just bear witness to a prophecy being fulfilled. We shot it from the hip. Oh my goodness, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my stars. I got documentation of the Jews, the Russians, the Polish, America, United States. It's called, really, this country, United States is called United States of England. They didn't tell you that. They're all colluded with Russia. That's why Russia's about to go to war, because England's side, the United States, England is not going from the beginning. What she say about Nikolai? So y'all can bear witness. What does that say, brothers and sisters? Nikolai, the rise of the Antichrist. What did he say? 2010, because of the 1452 Pope IV Nicholas. See that? The devil. Nicholas. Antichrist. Nikolai. Bible. Revelations. The Nicolaitans teach a different Christ. We hate them. They're in the 7 churches of Asia. Who's Asia? The Afro-Asiatic. Who's Indians? Asia. Does that click in yet? Did that click in yet? Who's the first president? Who's the first king of the first kingdom of Russia? Tsar Nicholas. Where this Nicholas get his name from? Who's in the Catholic Church of Romania, Romus, the dog people, with the dog hair, not dog fur, but the dog people are wild men. And that's why they can eat human blood and drink blood and stuff like that and eat human bodies, because they are the original beast. And in Denver, they have them sucking on what? A dog's nipple to show you that they are from the dog family. Activism in support of these countries changing course continued. However, in 2009, Australia changed its position, followed by New Zealand in April 2010, and Canada in November 2010. On December 16th, President Obama announced the decision at the second annual White House Tribunal Conference, which was held not at the White House, but at the Department of Interior nearby. And his speech stated, "As you know, in April, we announced that we were reviewing the position of the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. I can announce that the United States is lending its support to this declaration." Something happened. I'll tell you what happened. It's in this book. He got paid for that. He got paid to put the black people to sleep. That's Barack Obama, the first black president with a black first lady. How many years that you clowns been waiting for a quote-unquote black nigger president? That was the epitome pacifier if I've ever seen one. Everybody lost their fucking mind. Never knowing that the first lady was a dude and your first black president was a homosexual. To get God first. And you, who's supposed to be godly people, went out there and praised and worshiped up a demon. And nobody is saying anything to you people who did that to say, have you learned anything yet now? Trusting in this beast system. What you don't know is the vote is voting Greek or Roman. And if you claim to be a Moorish, now you're voting between the Ottoman Empire, Roman Empire, and the ancient Greeks. Facts. That's why we ask anybody for the past 20 years, y'all debate everybody but me. Why? I'm nobody special. The firms, including the respect of the institutions and rich cultures of native peoples. Now you notice he put in here the culture, but he knew that when he said culture, he was saying, I realize that we're not going to give anybody with culture any human rights. And ever since he left, people been getting shot dead in the streets. Because why? They want to make sure that he was on that view any culture. Now, there's a word called cultural deprivation. I'm going to get that for you guys on Instagram. On Tide. Here we must, you know what? Fuck Obama. I'm done talking about this thing anyway. That's the end of that. So let me close this video out for the people here. 2:46. Well, that concludes this segment of checkers versus chess. And the nature of checkers versus chess is this. Chess is chairs. That is the war between good and evil, which is the original man of the planet and the pale skin. The black and red checker game is the ignorant nigga trying to be like the white man, but he's acting like that to his red, brown, and other earth tone brothers and sisters as if he's the top shit. So the white people, not niggas, but the superior of their culture, pale skin culture, they play chess along with the Arabs and them other pale skin Arabs and Asians and all that up there. All right, they play chess. Checkers filters down to the poor so they can pretend like they're playing chess like the big boys. And for that, he wasn't doing anybody else. That is shirk, that is a lie, that is deception. An Augusta clown, he has white eyes, white lip, and a white top lip. He has either a bottom red lip or a bottom black lip. So what does that mean to Augusta clown or Augusta, Georgia? Augusta, Georgia, the Bible Belt, you better not talk with you anything other than white Jesus or white anything. Because but it's highly of me. And your bottom lip better talk about what's under your feet, nigga. So let that bottom lip spit anything about the white part of that lip and the white rings on your eyes. Facts. Google clowns clowning in history. Clown history. You'll find that. I have some teachings on who is Jesus. I have some teachings written down on the fine details of how the black man is the black square and the white trash is the white square. And the pawns and the pieces on top of there are your social security people or your, what do they call that? County controllers. The queen we know is England. The king we know is England. The bishop we know is the Roman Church. The horse we know is Knights Templars. And the rope is their castle or the citadel where they plan their shit and put their prisoners in. Now, we say thank you for letting us sit up and do this video. We ask for your permission to bless this video, and we pray that the text on your will is the best will. By the power of Spirit come to the powers before me not to me, we say thank you. Until next time, be good to each other. It's